is Sunday, January 17th, and today we are going to take a trip to find the desert lawn jockey called Pee Wee. It's a geocache. It's the 303rd geocache ever created and is apparently one of the oldest remaining geocaches from the original bunch. Now, I don't know how many geocaches there are in the world. Maybe somebody watching could tell me, but I know it was a big thing for a while, and this lawn jockey apparently has stood the test of time. We're gonna go up and see it today. Hopefully we can find it, sign the book, take some pictures, and have a fun time doing it. The vehicles we are taking today are a Jeep JL Unlimited Rubicon, a heavily modified Jeep JK Unlimited, and a Toyota Tundra with 4-wheel drive and 33-inch all-terrain tires. The trail is not rated as very difficult, mostly dirt roads and loose sand, some steep inclines and the occasional rocks to get over. However, we will be miles away from civilization, so we can't take it lightly. We are expecting this to take between 6 to 8 hours, and we'll have a few stops along the way. To save time, we're going to see if we can take a shortcut over Come Get Me Hill, a tall and steep incline with soft, loose sand that will be very tough to get over. But we do have a backup plan in case our shortcut doesn't work. We're going to stop at Giant Rock, the largest freestanding boulder in North America, where a supposed Nazi spy lived during World War II. Visit the staging area for the King of the Hammers race, a wildly popular off-road race with some of the coolest trucks and buggies you will ever see, which is starting next week. Then move on to our final destination and find the Lawn Jockey Pee Wee, geocache number 303. Finding Lawn Jockey Pee Wee will be a challenge. All we have is coordinates, but no map or directions. We'll have to zigzag through the desert until we find him, which may take all day. One of my favorite things about exploring the desert is you never know what you're going to find. Look at this fenced-in area, for example. Why is there a fenced-in area in the middle of nowhere? After researching this, I found out that ranchers used to run cattle through this area, and fenced-in areas like this were stopping points along their route. They were also used as corrals to round up cattle that were free-range roaming.
Is it fun or too fast? What do you girls think?
Fun.
As we arrive at the shortcut Come Get Me Hill, Chris was already attempting to get over it with very little success. Though the chances are slim, I'd like to have some fun and give it a try.
Lock, it's not happening. But it gets steep up there and there's no up at the top. It turns and you just have to come straight down. Pull back a little bit more and get yourself some speed. See if you get yourself in about third gear and low.
Boo-boo, what should Daddy do? Go faster and go farther than you were.
What do you think Daddy should do, Maya?
Stay right here.
All right, here we go. That is it right there.
At least we didn't die.
So we just made some attempts to go up this hill, and the sand is so soft. And this hill's this hill's very steep. It doesn't look that steep on camera. I'm looking at it in person, and then I'm looking at it on the camera, and of course the camera's not doing it justice. But the sand is also so soft that even with a good head start and some good speed going into it, once you hit the incline, you just sink. So we took both the Jeeps and tried to get up it, and no luck. Even with the lockers on, lockers off, 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low, couldn't ever get any traction to get up there. So we just decided to instead set up shop and have some lunch. What's this called, Jared?
We're in between Giant Rock and Means.
Giant Rock and Means. Is this?
Means Garlic Bend, which is going to be right over as we come out of this path.
Does this hill have go by a special name?
Come Get Me Hill.
Come get me.
Chris, I know you have a mouthful of food, but I don't care. I'm going to record you anyways. And I'm going to do a super close up. Chris, what happened to you over there in the rocks, buddy? Why are your pants all wet, Chris? I will not I will not show it on camera. But we have to remember this day.
Yeah, lost my footing.
This will not go on the channel, I promise you. I'll see if I can get
Roadhouse Tarp. Yeah, can you get that?
it says
What channel?
Slumberjack Road, what is it?
The Slumberjack Roadhouse. Roadhouse Tarp.
Slumberjack Roadhouse Tarp, and take a look at it. So it attaches to the back of the Jeep. And this was, what did it take? 5 minutes to set up?
Yeah, 5-10 minutes, you know, trying to figure out where to anchor to.
I think that was the hardest part, wasn't it?
The hardest part.
We were having a great time relaxing in the desert, but it was time to pack up and get back on the trail. Our next stop was only about 10 minutes away, but if we wanted to have daylight to find the lawn Jockey Pee Wee, we had to get going. But before we searched for lawn Jockey Pee Wee, we still had 2 more stops to make, the first being Giant Rock. Giant Rock is considered the largest freestanding boulder in North America and possibly the world, with a rich history of conspiracies and controversy. In particular, one story stands out, the story of Frank Kritzer, a German immigrant who, from 1929 to 1942, lived under this rock. Yes, you heard that correctly, under this rock. He had dug out a subterranean home, creating a 3-bedroom, 6,000 square foot living space, complete with a rainwater collection system. He was an eccentric man with a German last name. During World War II, rumors began circulating that a Nazi spy was living under this rock, when in actuality it was just Frank Kritzer. Not knowing who he was, or if he really was a spy or not, on a fateful day in 1942 the police paid him a visit, and things turned ugly. Supposedly, there was a heated argument which led to the police throwing a tear gas canister into Frank's cavern. That caught some dynamite Frank had in his cavern on fire, which blew up, killing Frank instantly. There are a few versions of what happened that day, so we don't really know the truth. The only thing we do know is Frank Kritzer was blown to pieces by his own dynamite. Several years later, the cavern was filled in, and the rock, undamaged by the explosion, remains today. Up the hill from Giant Rock, there are some eyes painted to look down on the visitors watching their every move. Ever hear of the saying, "These hills have eyes"? Moving on from Giant Rock, we head to our next destination, the staging area for the King of the Hammers race in Landers, California. Though the race does not begin for another week, we are hoping to see some of the race teams setting up and possibly doing trial runs. If you are not familiar with the King of the Hammers, it's an extreme off-road race where all different types of vehicles compete in multiple different class events. There will be tens of thousands of people coming to watch this race, and hundreds of race teams with tricked out side-by-sides, buggies, even trophy trucks coming to compete. People will watch the races all day, then party all night. It's an off-road racer's paradise.
It's actually the entire area, but there's just so many people over there. I'm thinking that's it. But I would thought there'd be more people.
As we arrive, we do see some people already set up, but we weren't able to see any of the race teams yet. I guess we got there just a little too early. Funny thing is about this place, it reminds me of the wastelands from the Mad Max movies. Desolate and barren, but full of cool vehicles.
So this is the staging point for the King of Hammers race. And you'll see there's some things starting to happen here. People starting to get here and set up. Not a whole lot of activity yet, but we are a week away from it. There's the tents set up over here. Bunch of RVs. We're seeing a lot of side-by-sides, Can-Ams, rails. Pretty cool.
Unfortunately, as fun as this race is, it's also very dangerous. These memorials are a sobering reminder of people who paid the ultimate price to do what they love. We've finished both our stops, now it's time to find the lawn jockey. Geocache number 303, here we come. We have the coordinates, we have the compass, we have a map, and we have the vehicles that can get us there. Now, we just need to find it. It's like a treasure hunt searching for this. We really don't know where we are going or which turns to take, only to keep moving forward and making the best decisions we can to find this location. From what I've researched about this geocache, it's going to be pretty tough to find. You can't just drive right up to it. You have to get out on foot and hike a bit. And in this terrain, nothing is easy to find, as everything seems hidden by shadows or bushes. If this lawn jockey is small, we could be here a while.
We can bring the GoPro and start using that also.
There it is.
All right, so after exploring in the desert for a while, driving around and having to back up a few times, do some U-turns, we found him. We found the lawn jockey Pee Wee. He's right over my shoulder in the distance. There he is. The lawn jockey Pee Wee on top of that hill. Nice, Sita, are you climbing? Look how much we've climbed up already. Woohoo! There's our Jeeps way down there. Maya, 4 years old, climbing all this stuff. Here we are. We made it to the lawn jockey. This is geocache number 303. It's still here. The first the 303rd geocache ever registered. And the views up here are just incredible. You can see in every direction for miles and miles and miles. Absolutely an awesome spot that I think very few people get to see. We had to climb up a whole bunch of rocks to get up here. It's not like coming up was just an easy walk on a path. You actually had to do some rock climbing. What'd you think, guys? How'd you like it? Yeah? Boo Boo Maya, you guys liked it? Yeah. Look at on that side. Wow, amazing. Maya! Smile, Donovan.
There you go.
Look at you two climbers. Number one, Miss Boo Boo. And number two, Miss Maya. 4-year-old Maya, 6-year-old Isabella.
These are the days. This was an adventure we will never forget. And to be able to create these memories with our closest friends and with our whole family is what makes it so much fun. As we head back to the campsite, we all look forward to having a relaxing night, hanging out and just enjoying the time. We've positioned our RVs to create a triangle and focus all the lights right in the middle, as it's so dark at night in the desert you barely can see 5 feet in front of you without a flashlight or lantern.
Nice.
Huge.
How about you hold the light instead?